640. Now let's get into those boutique gallery pieces. These are, to me, those designs that look like you went to a specific artist who is, renowned for their metalwork detail. They're one-of-a-kind looks.
Wow.
And you spend an absolute fortune for, and it looks like it. So what we have here is the wavy cutout wide cuff bracelet that is 7 inches in length. And that is available at $124, my goodness, and 90 cents. So we're looking at, boy, 50% off of our original HSN price. And under that same item number, we have this beautiful necklace, which is 24 inches in length. And then you have this big, bold, abstract, custom designer pendant that is completely three-dimensional that is attached. And that's also 50% off at $124.90.
Wow.
That's spectacular. Best price ever.
I'll tell you what's really interesting. This is solid, and so is the bracelet. Yeah. So now these are not electroform pieces. These are solid sterling silver. And it's interesting, when you take a vacation and you go on a cruise ship, they take you to the islands and they take you to the island jewelry stores. And recently I heard a couple of horrible war stories about people who ventured into jewelry stores on the islands only to come home with their newfound treasures to find out they were nothing like they believed them to be. And listen, I'm just telling you that because what I love about HSN is that they qualify every one of their vendor manufacturers to trademark their product, to put fineness marks on their product. So when you buy a beautiful, substantial, abstract piece of jewelry like this, you can be reaffirmed that you're buying sterling silver. Next, the design. Look at this, the design work here.
It's a masterpiece. These
are beautiful pieces.
These are what we call true works of art. I mean, just really treasured pieces for a lifetime. 008990. They're scooting us on because this is just about sold out.
Well, the pendant comes with the chain, by the way. You
Yes.
do receive the chain with it. It's 24 inches in length. Features a nice, substantial lobster claw. That's going to just disappear.
And you can, yeah, I wish, that's another one. I keep saying that, but I wish we had more in every one of these pieces. I really do. Okay, so...